Hey, Virgo, Mel, intuitive coach here, excited to bring in your quarter one reading for January, February, and March 2025. If you're interested in a personal reading, signing up for the monthly newsletter, or entering into the free reading giveaway, you can find all of that information in the description box below the video. All right, Virgo. I am getting here someone greeting a pet at the door. I'm getting the wagging of the tail. So this could be a dog, but of course you could have a cat or, an iguana that maybe wags its tail. But I feel like some of you are bonding more so with a pet or an animal, or perhaps you're leaving and coming back. So you could be going on vacation, or you could be leaving the home for an extended period of time and coming back to a very excited animal that cannot wait to see their owner. So that is coming through right away. Now, for others of you, I feel like the animal kingdom, animal world is trying to get your attention in some way. So if you are having dreams, if you are seeing animals in the outdoors or in nature, do pay attention to the symbolism, the messages that are coming through, because that could be a message from a loved one in spirit. It could be a message from your higher power guiding you forward. So spirit animal totems and pets are coming in for you, Virgo, strongly in the first quarter. Now, because you have TikTok as your underlying energy, I feel like it's important to get organized, to perhaps make sure that you don't leave any stones unturned here. Make sure that you are tying up some loose ends, basically cleaning things up. And that's what January's energy is all about. But because we have the TikTok card here and it looks like time is scattered, this could be about time management, productivity with your time. And it's very important here for you as well, Virgo, because January 2025 marks the nodal energetic changes from Aries North Node, Libra South Node into Pisces North Node, and you, Virgo, in the South Node. So you are in the hot seat for the next year and a half when it comes to any of the shadow side or traits that you may have, that we all may have, but this is specifically important for those of us who procrastinate, for those of us who tend to be perfectionists, or even we feel sidetracked at times due to so many responsibilities or so many things going on. So I do feel like you're kicking off the year with looking at some of those characteristics, because this is the year for you to really step up your game in some way, shape, or form in your career, in your relationships, in your hobbies, and in your health. So time management, getting things on the calendar, booking those important, dates or sessions. This could be finances, like a tax accountant or a financial advisor. Some of you may be booking a trip and you're wanting to tie up loose ends so you don't have to worry about anything when you're on vacation. So time management and productivity is a key theme for you in quarter one. Now, in January, we're starting off here with the Clean It Up card. It's also card 21, which is the World in Tarot. So you may be cleaning up your diet, cleaning up your home, and cleaning up mental clutter as well. So you're doing a bit of a clean sweep all around. So when it comes to your home, you could be reorganizing. You may even be packing up items. I am seeing boxes or tubs. Okay, you may be putting away maybe holiday items, but some of you are actually packing your home. Perhaps you are moving, you could be relocating. You may even be putting stuff, away in a storage so you can redo an area of your home, maybe the flooring or like painting of the walls. Some of you are getting some new appliances as well. You may also need an oil change. So do be mindful of, making a to-do list. That could be very helpful, very beneficial, but try to take things as bite-sized pieces instead of feeling like you're overwhelmed with so many things to do. Maybe set a few top priorities to accomplish each day and then cross it off as you go, because sometimes this can feel a bit overwhelming when there's so much responsibility. And that may be why I see the numbers scattering all over the place here with the TikTok. Now, I also see some of you spending some time on social media. That may be something you're trying to rein in, or this could be your phone as well. Maybe you're spending time scrolling, or you could be, playing games on your phone. I feel like you want to kind of nip that in the bud or just scale back on it. Some of you also, when it comes to your diet, I feel like you've been sluggish. Maybe you've been eating a little bit more like animal product here. For those of you that may be plant-based or vegan, I feel like you're feeling good about your choices. But some of you, if you've been getting a little bit extra like sluggish, or you've been feeling a little extra heavy, you may be minimizing your meat intake or trying to eat lighter meat, such as maybe chicken or fish, things of that nature, just to kind of reset the body. I'm also getting here circadian rhythm. So sleep cycles, you're trying to get better sleep cycles as well moving into the new year. So I do see you taking a look at routines that are dysfunctional or unhealthy or are not benefiting you, and you're cleaning it up here. So what better time to do that than January? The world is your oyster. You're setting the tone here for a very powerful, healthy year ahead. All right, let's clarify. Spirit, what is going on for Virgo in the month of January 2025? We have the Six of Wands. Beautiful. Six of Wands is victory, accomplishment, achievement. It is about hard work as well. So you've been working really hard on your personal goals as well as your professional goals, but I feel like health is coming in. Now, without health, a lot of other areas of our lives suffer. And there's the health with the star card. This is healing. So you could be healing mentally, physically, emotionally, and even spiritually. And there's the Ace of Swords. It is requiring you to get honest with yourself. And look, we have the King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So he is all about health and abundance. Some of you could work in the health profession. You could even be seeking out perhaps a doctor, a medical professional, a nutritionist, or even a healer in the month of January. Some of you may be financial advisors, accountants, or like professional organizers in some way. Maybe you organize schedules, or you may be taking a look at, your closet and reorganizing. I do see a decluttering happening here for you, either of the mind or of your physical space. Now, the Six of Wands is beautiful. It is about getting the recognition that you deserve. It is about you taking a look at, areas that could use improvement, okay? Maybe areas that you've overlooked or maybe even failed, okay? But failure is not a sign of weakness. Failure is not a sign that you are not worth it. Failure is a stepping stone towards the path of success. Okay, failure is inevitable at times. We have to fail to keep on going in a direction to reach our highest goals. And for some of you, if you fell off the bandwagon, or if it's been a real big struggle reaching some sort of milestone, I feel like you're so close with this world energy. So just clear up some of the maybe miscommunications, if there's any of them, or clear up any of the mental clutter, the procrastination here, and I feel like you will get that motivation or momentum kind of laid down into a good routine for you within the next, I want to say, 1 week to 6 weeks. Okay, this could even be like 6 days, even with that Six of Wands. So wands can be days. So 6 days to the next week, you could be really going through a clean it up process. And by the 6th week, I feel like there is, a lot of opportunity coming from the decluttering or the cleanliness of something. Like when you see a clean space, you're able to work better in it. And that's what I feel is coming up in 6 weeks for you. So February time. Now we have the star, which is Glinda, the good witch. The star is Aquarian energy. We are heading into Aquarius season at the end of January. I'm also getting here a brighter future ahead. There's a lot of healing ahead of you, but yet inspiration at the same time. And I feel like we're always on that healing journey because we're constantly bettering ourselves. And so to me, that is a form of healing. And I feel like you're also having fun, right? You're making work fun. So if you're cleaning the house, you could be turning on some Stevie Nicks and, jamming to some good songs and just having fun with what you are organizing, what you are cleaning. And it's not so much of a chore as it is, feeling good about getting back into, a good space. You may even be saging your home using Palo Santo. You may be, opening up some windows if you're in an area that can withstand some of the temperature. I feel like there's a new energy ushering into the home space as well for you. Now, you have some beautiful creative ideas with the Ace of Swords. You're getting honest with yourself about, reality versus illusion. I am seeing that here as well, reality versus illusion. So this tells me that you're getting real about what goals are achievable and maybe what goals may have seemed very far-fetched or very out there, but you may be breaking something down again, like I mentioned, into bite-sized pieces. And some of those far-reaching goals may feel more attainable here for you. So the truth of the matter is you're getting honest. You are holding yourself accountable. I feel like you are speaking up for what you want. This is the Ace of Truth, the Ace of Understanding, the Ace of Authenticity as well. So you may be putting yourself out there in the world in some way to help others clean it up, to help others, find their own personal power. Some of you are healers yourself. You are light workers. You may be communicating in some way that helps people that you work with. You could also have an important meeting coming up where your voice will be heard is what I am getting. And there could be a successful collaboration, a successful meeting of the minds in the month of January, or you are planning it in January for later on in the quarter. Now, quarter 2, Virgo, we have Truth Be Told. Truth be told, I love this because all masks are off. This is born of authenticity, and I see that coming up for you in the new year. You have the owl, which represents wisdom and enlightenment, and he's holding open the window of opportunity, because the window is open. And you see that there's a lot of little red hearts as well around it. So this could be a heartfelt experience that you are opening up to. This may also have to do with the root chakra, hence the color red. The root chakra is all about stability. It is about your place in the world, and it could be about, your home life as well as your finances. And I feel like there is a new opportunity opening up here that you now have wisdom and clarity over. It's card 14, Virgo in tarot. 14 is the Temperance. You've tried to be patient, all right? You've tried to be patient as long as you could. I feel like you've been trying to moderate. You've been trying to take care of yourself in the best possible way, giving yourself that extra tender love and care. But I feel like you are in the hot seat. Like I said, for the next year and a half, anything that has caused you to kind of trip up over your own purpose, that is being addressed here in a good way, because this is the year born of truth and authenticity, and it starts right away for you in quarter 1. So any situations that you've been in denial about, anything that has caused maybe dishonesty, betrayal, hidden truths. That is all coming out in the open for you to make some new choices, make some new moves so you can live your best life. I see here the Knight of Swords in reverse, the Three of Wands. There's your choices, and there's the heart. There's the lover. You're getting honest about where your heart is at. Is your heart still connected to a partnership or a relationship? Is your heart still in your, profession or your career? What motivates you here? Is there heart and soul behind whatever it is that you are putting out into the world? And if not, that is something you're getting honest about. And you may be taking a look and saying to yourself, how can I improve this situation? How can I heal it? How can I mend it? And what choices can I make that get me back into a balanced state of mind? Some of you may have been stuck in a bad situation, or maybe you were stuck between a rock and a hard place, or perhaps you didn't feel the love and you may be freed up. There may be a new opportunity coming in that really does align you with your heart and soul. So TikTok, this is divine timing. This is your time to really shine your light, shine your energy. And we have the Messenger coming in. Now, the Messenger at the bottom of the deck, he's the bonus major arcana in this deck here, and he actually comes after the World. He's card 22, and when the Messenger shows up, he brings important truth. So there is some sort of knowledge, there is information coming in that is going to allow you to move forward. The Three of Wands is forward movement. So let's back it up here. We have the Knight of Swords. This could be a truth that sometimes we don't always love to hear, okay? It could be a truth that may have even been based under a false assumption. So was it actually the truth, or was it something you had hoped would be the truth? So the Knight of Swords in reverse is about voicing your ideas. It can be about clearing up communication. It is about paying attention to the words that are being said, as well as the words that you are telling yourself. So he is all about the mental mind. He's all about the intellect and communication. So in February 2025, this is one of the biggest months for communication to come to the forefront. If you have something to say, say it. If someone, has been avoiding a conversation because it's too difficult, this is the time to address it. Start early on here, because I feel like the truth shall set you free. And that's what the owl is reminding you. There is a sense of freedom here. So whatever message is coming in, I feel like this messenger is bringing in a sense of, communication. Someone may be revealing how they feel about you, and it may take you by surprise, because you're like, wow, I never thought that you had those type of feelings. I never thought that you had those type of emotions. That could be the case for some of you. There could be an invitation coming in, and you may be questioning things now because you didn't see it from that point of view, because someone may have been holding back. So please take it as it resonates, but I do see the overall energy being truth. Some sort of truth is going to come out, and there will be an invitation, important conversations, some sort of knowledge that you get access to, but it's going to change the way that you view or look at love. And because I see the Three of Wands, this isn't a bad thing. This actually allows you to manifest something beautiful in your life. It allows you to explore some of your feelings and some of your emotions a little bit more. I do get choices being made here for you as well. Some sort of choices based on one's truth or a truth that comes in, because not only do I see the Gemini card of the Lovers, I see the chess game showing up on the Three of Wands. So it feels like success is but a move away. Don't get lost in the planning. Don't get lost in the hesitation or the overwhelm. Otherwise, that is dishonesty towards oneself. You're not completely being honest. You may be in denial, or perhaps there is hesitation because you're fearing moving forward is going to be difficult. But I feel like there's something really amazing coming in here for you. Now you do have March showing up. There's the fork. There's the four-way stop. Just like in The Wizard of Oz, they come up to that four-way, the yellow brick road, and they have a choice to make. Do I go that way? Do I go this way? Now, all paths are going to lead you to Emerald City, all right? But it's not about necessarily just the destination. It is about the journey. And I feel like you are choosing a new journey that aligns with your truth, with your authenticity. And look at what we have at the bottom of the deck. You can't make that up. You have the 10 of Pentacles. It's Emerald City showing up at the bottom. So let's take a look. March 2025, fork in the road. It's also card 13. 13 in tarot is the death card. This is transformation. Something may be coming to an end here. Well, it is. The path that you are on, is coming to a pivotal point in your soul's journey where you cannot continue just moving forward. I mean, there is the option to moving forward here, but I feel like the end of an old journey is completing. It's like you finalize something here. You finalize. Let's see what's going on in March. And what does this new journey entail? Ace of Wands, I'll take that for you. You have the Ace of Wands. There's the potential. There's the seed. It is Glinda's wand. And you know what Glinda can do with that wand, right? She can put those ruby red slippers right on Dorothy's feet to help her, guide that journey. You are protected. You are guided here. And you also have your own magic wand. This is the seed of creativity. It is a new sense of purpose. It is new beginnings, new ideas, inspirations, and inventions. So you're going to come up to a pivotal point, perhaps in your career, where you branch off, right? This could be a branching off as well, where you have hit a glass ceiling and the only way forward now is to kind of branch off in a new direction. And that's what I see here with this Ace of Wands. If this is a love connection or a love union, I feel like it could be, worth exploring, taking something to the next level. This could even be a new love union or interest that comes in for you. The Ace of Wands, though, is inspiration and creativity. So I feel like your imagination is very active. And as I say that, you have the Empress at the bottom of the deck. Now, the Empress is the embodiment of creativity. She is giving birth to a new cycle of life. And that's what you're doing here in the month of March. Now, Virgo, March is also the beginning of the astrological year, Aries energy. So this is really a new beginning for you. What else do we have coming in? We have the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups is Dorothy. Dorothy is going on a new journey. She's taking Toto. She's taking her basket there. And this is the point in the movie where she's singing the song Somewhere Over the Rainbow. She's wishing for brighter days because you can see back in Kansas, it's very black and white. And she wants to visit new lands with color and excitement and adventure. And she has to leave something behind, right? She has to leave something behind in order to move towards this new journey. And now what she's leaving behind is very important to her. It's her family. But I feel in order for you to reach that Emerald City, you are meant to embark upon a new journey. And this Eight of Cups is personal growth. It's discovery. It's independence. You may need to leave something or someone behind in order to grow. And that may be why the Death card is coming in here, or the fork in the road, because there There are wishes that you are meant to explore. There are new journeys that you are meant to explore, and you can't do it within the comfort of, staying in the Kansas home here, okay? You're going to get back to that place of authenticity. For some of you, you felt disconnected in some way, disconnected from your path, your journey, maybe even a relationship. Let's see what else is coming in here for you, Virgo. We have the Tower. There's the Tower that comes in and picks Dorothy up, right? Picks her up here, and that's where she lands in Munchkin Land. So there's some shaking up for you this month, but I actually like this because when this is a shake up with the Ace of Wands, it's like, boop, you land in Munchkin Land, and you open the doors and you're like, whoa. I'm not in Kansas anymore. This steps me outside of my comfort zone. This is a bit scary. Don't resist that change. All right. Don't resist the Tower because this is a new beginning. This is an awakening here. And there could be some change that comes in quickly for you, right? You could be out going for your walk and the next thing you know, a tornado comes in and kind of lands you in a position where you're like, whoa, there's a new adventure here. I'm going to clarify. Let's get one more for this Tower because sometimes the Tower, it's not a bad thing. It can be scary because it's unexpected change, like the news of a pregnancy that you weren't planning. It can be, the shakeup of, a new job where you are thrust into a new role or a new position, or you get a call, but it changes you in ways where you got to move across the state or move across the continent, right? I feel like there is some changes coming in and it shakes up your world, but with the Ace of Wands, this is good. This is part of your growth, part of your potential. Let's get one more for the Tower. Spirit, what do we have for Virgo? We have the Four of Swords. Don't let your mind go crazy. Don't obsess over something, right? Don't start to panic. It's important for you to rejuvenate, calm your energies, take a good bath, get out in nature, regroup. The Four of Swords is about, self-care, renewal, and rejuvenation. So that is important for you this month if you're having to make some decisions. You don't want to obsess about them, overthink them to the point where it's causing, a headache. I feel like it's important to find mental balance. You're going to need it with some of these empowering changes coming in your life. All right, Virgo, let's get some messages from the nature spirits here, your guides, ancestors, your higher power. What do we need to know here? Let's get 2 cards, please, for Virgo. Virgo, first quarter 2025. You have the apple tree. Oh, I'm loving this. The apple tree is all about giving, loving, positivity. It says, seek a balance of energy. Now, you know what they say, eat an apple a day keeps the doctor away. So there is something here about, good health, but also about the fruits of your labor paying off here. Fruits of your labor. This is a very positive omen. And actually, in the movie Wizard of Oz, when Dorothy decides to go in the direction, when she comes to the 4-way and she comes up to the apples that are kind of fighting over the different fruits because she picks one off the tree. I actually feel like you are heading in a direction where there's support, there's growth. And even though you may come up with some bumps, you can see that the apple tree, she's actually offering her apple to the deer. Deer represent compassion. They represent kindness. Sometimes they can be spooked, right? Sometimes it's a tiny little thing that can cause them to kind of perk up. And I feel here that you are being offered with the apple an opportunity here, one that is filled with abundance and fruitful rewards is what I'm getting. And next you have the baobab tree, the baobab. I think I'm pronouncing that incorrectly. I hope not. The baobab. It's about life, survival, support, and even stubbornness at times because we feel like we are in that survival mode. Like we have to do what we have to do to survive. Now it says you don't have to go through your journey alone. And that's what I'm picking up on here for you, Virgo. You are calling in soul tribe or a soul mate. You're calling in important, people who are going to share your journey with you. And if you've been doing it alone, some of you are single parents here as well. There is an opportunity coming your way. And I feel like this is part of what you are setting yourself up for at the beginning of the year, but you may not see this come to full fruition perhaps until maybe quarter three. Okay, quarter three is showing up for you. But I do feel like you have supported, a lot of people in your life. You have also supported yourself in big ways. You are a survivor. You are stubborn at times as well. And these can be some traits that we inherit because we don't have any other way. It feels that way when we're young or when we are in survival mode. But because you have the apple, I feel like there is a sharing, right? There is a sharing. There is a generosity coming in. So seek a balance of, energy here. Beautiful, Virgo. That is what I have for you for quarter one. If you like the messages, please hit that thumbs up button. Feel free to share, like, subscribe, and hit that bell. Thank you so very much for tuning in. Lots of love.